My name is Noah. I'm going to be reading an excerpt from an interview with Robert from October 4th, 2001, New York. I hitchhike here all the way from California. This is my 11th time crossing the United States. My friend got me a wonderful gift years ago, which was a white, like a dry erase board. So if I wanted to take a new route, I could just change it, or just like write funny shit and try to get a laugh out of people. I have a backpack that I loaded up with all my gear, and a lawn gnome, which is an unnecessary 10 pounds, but my friend gave it to me and we named him Noam Chomsky. Currently he's sleeping over there on my bed. I've had more rides on this trip than I ever have crossing the U.S. Everyone from truck drivers to a girl who was running her large old Ford off of vegetable oil that we were pumping out of the backs of fast food restaurants. And when the city that we were in didn't have any, we used her food stamps and we bought vegetable oil. And they were like, where do you need 12 gallons of vegetable oil for? We were like, we're making a cake. I stayed at this place that was below the largest cross I've ever seen in my life, in front of a mega church on the Indiana-Ohio border. And I left on my whiteboard a sign that said, what would Jesus do? Probably let me sleep or offer me a ride east. And instead I was informed that Jesus would call security. I've been camping out on Wall Street in lovely Zuccotti Park since day one of the occupation. I'd known about it for 2.5 months. I'm like a, well, if you can call it a professional, all I do is organize, or event organizing, fundraising. I work for political campaigns. I'm just an activist in general. Since I was 17. Did it all through college. Basically, 2 hours after Adbusters posted a call to action, I started organizing for this. On the Brooklyn Bridge, we were having a good time. Called the family, told them to turn on the fucking news, because no one, like, in the history of, like, power struggles or movements or anything like that in this country has ever really done what we did that day. Walk out on the Brooklyn Bridge en masse, get kettled in, and I was a medic, so I began instantly distributing medicinal cigarettes, because upon being arrested here in New York City, you're not going to get another cigarette, pretty much at all. I was toward the front, so we got arrested. I spent 7+ hours in handcuffs. 6 of it were on a fucking bus, which sucked. I've been arrested a whole lot. Not always for good things, where it's like, hey mom, I got arrested. What for? Nothing serious. She's like, okay sweetie, alright, let me know when you're out. Yeah, the cops in the precinct didn't even know what the hell was going on. They were dicks though. Well, we didn't get any food or water the whole time. One of the cops who was manning our cells said that in New York City they have a deal. They provide the meals to prisoners through McDonald's, you know, like cheap dollar menu shit. And we were told we were going to get McDonald's, so we were all demanding McFlurries. And they never brought us anything, which was quite disappointing. So we started chanting like, no McFlurries, no peace. No McFlurries, no peace. They still didn't give in. Wonder why.